Oh, that's right. Sweetness. Hey, wake up. Come on, sun's up. We have a full day of figuring out what grandfather wants. That'll be fun. Come on. Hey, sleepyhead. I know you're in there. I can smell you. Wake up or I'll bite you. Yeah, I know. That's not even a threat. If anything, it's a tease. Come on, we do need to get up. If we spend all day in here, grandfather might start regretting taking us in. Yeah, it's all over there. They brought the suitcases in while you were sleeping last night. I wasn't quite asleep yet. Besides, I had to let them in to drop everything off. I have to remember to thank grandfather for sending someone to get our stuff. Although the thought of one of his lackeys going through our drawers is a bit... Ugh. Whatever, it's all here now. I think so. I told them to grab the external hard drive and some other things. We can go through it and make sure. I don't think so, but I'm sure he'll be keeping tabs on your parents. The registry knows we don't get along with them, but they're still a weak link. We don't want anything to happen to them. I'm sure grandfather is on it. He doesn't miss much. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just trying to stay afloat at this point. So much has happened. I'm kinda hanging on to you for dear life. Okay, 1 second. Now I'm hanging on to you for dear life. How's that? You do feel like home, no matter where we are. No, I didn't eat anything last night. I'll get something in a bit. I'm sure grandfather has a wide selection. There won't be a drop of cheapo paws in the joint. Don't tempt me, sweetness. I mean, we're safe here for now, but even grandfather isn't outside the scope of the registry. His money and power only go so far. He has to play by the rules to have the freedoms he has. Us being here will probably put a strain on his relationship with them. And even though they probably won't be checking my blood constantly while we're here, I would think they will again eventually. Me feeding on you will only cause more problems later, no matter how much I really, really want to. Yeah. I hate being a responsible adult. Come here and kiss me before we start this day. Perfect. Now we just need to get out of bed. Which is easier said than done. Why is this bed so big? How many people does grandfather think are sleeping in here? Yeah, I don't want to know. Come on, we need to get dressed. Yeah, it's pretty big. I haven't stayed here in... It's been a long time. Not a lot has changed, though. I'm okay. I mean, it certainly does trigger some memories, and most of them aren't great, but I'm fine. I'm not the same person I was when I lived here. Nope. I've changed a lot, actually. Spent a lot of time working and living on my own, fighting for myself. I learned things I never would have learned staying here. I'm glad I did. And I also have you, so no matter what nonsense he throws at me, I know I can handle it. Come on, this way. We'll go to the breakfast room first. Food is probably being served. No, it's casual. Serve yourself from the sideboard. There will be servants around, but they tend to blend into the background. No, leave them be. It's their job. They take it very seriously. Believe me, I've tried to draw them off sides a bit in the past. I've tried jokes and fun comments and other things. They don't like it. Maybe I'm just not that funny. Yeah, no, of course I am. They're just really good at their jobs. And Grandfather never liked it when I tried to have fun with the staff. He's a real stickler for tradition. He can roll with the times in some things, and he definitely embraces technology. But class distinctions? Upstairs, downstairs... He's very set in those ways. It's one of the reasons he was so displeased with me for leaving the family the way I did. The family is everything to him. Centuries of tradition and good breeding and high expectations. He genuinely couldn't fathom why I would walk away from that. He doesn't see this place as the prison it is. Or rather, it was when I was younger. But in the end, he didn't stop me from leaving. Maybe he knew I'd be back eventually. Not that I ever intended to be, but these are extreme circumstances. And frankly, I know he wants something. Not just from me, but from you as well. He's not doing this out of the kindness of his heart. But I'm sure we'll get to know his motivations soon enough. Here we go. Looks like we're the only ones here so far. Good morning, Robert. It's good to see you again. That's very nice of you to say. Has Grandfather already had breakfast? Well then, I guess we'll wait for him here and eat something while we wait. Here, there's usually a good selection. Yep, eggs in this one, bacon and sausage in this one, roasted tomatoes here, and... Ugh, I will never understand why people eat kippers. Gross. I mean, you might like them, but you like mushrooms. You're weird. Of course there's coffee, but I think I need something a little stronger. Robert, is there any B positive? Thank you. Either way is fine. I don't much care. Thank you very much. Okay. Now my day can start. But I think I'll have some eggs too. Come on, let's sit and eat. I'm sure Grandfather will be making his entrance soon. Yeah, my appetite isn't too great either, but I can't exactly live without blood. And the rest of it, we know we need to keep our strength up. We don't know what's coming next, but it's a safe bet it won't be easy. Might as well eat while we're blissfully ignorant. I've been thinking. Those goons in suits making a move on us. Why would they do that? The registry has been watching from a distance for quite a while now. And it's not like we've done anything to make them suddenly think we're dangerous, have we? I mean, they knew I was talking with Grandfather, but I can't imagine that alone was enough to make them go from watching to acting. I wonder what changed. That's a good point. Do we even know they were registry? But then if they weren't, wouldn't the real registry step in if they saw we were being followed? Wouldn't they have a reason to stop someone else from taking us off the map? We're still really valuable to them. Especially you. Yeah, that's the other thing. How did Grandfather know to be there? There is no way in hell that it was just a coincidence that he drove up right then. He had to know something. He does have his finger on most of the relevant pulses, so to speak, but that was still oddly timely, even for him. Something isn't adding up. Well, we need some answers, and with any luck, we'll get some soon. Hey, listen, I know this is a lot. We had a pretty normal life up until the angel marker thing, and now I know it wasn't part of any of our plans to be staying at my grandfather's right now. But we can't go back. You get that, right? And even though I don't entirely trust the old man, we need his help right now. These things are bigger than we are. And if nothing else, maybe he can help us relocate, take on new names, do like a witness protection thing. Maybe he can get us out of the country in someplace safe. I don't know what our options are yet, but I know that I won't let anything come between us. Okay? I know he's my grandfather, but I don't have any loyalties to him. My loyalties are with you. You're my angel, remember? My mushroom pizza. Just because we're here doesn't mean I'm going along with whatever his plan is. I'll hear him out, but that's it. We'll make any decisions together. And if we decide to leave, he can't stop us. Well, he can try, but he'd have to keep us prisoner. And I don't think he wants to do that. It's not really his style. Okay, then. I wonder what's taking him so long. Robert, what is it? Oh, okay then. Guess we need to meet him there. Come on, sweetness. You done with breakfast? Then let's go out here and see what grandfather wants. Down this hall. The music room is over here, pretty sure. It's been a while. Through this door. Yep, in here. Good morning, grandfather. I trust you slept well. Yes, thank you. We appreciate your hospitality. And now we'd appreciate some answers. What's going on that forced your hand? But why? Why were they suddenly coming to pick us up? What did we do that made them want to do that? The artist with the angel fixation, that call? But you gave us that contact, remember? How did they know? Well, that's almost fascinating. Something you don't know. I would probably be amused if it wasn't our lives on the line here. Okay, so they found out about the call. But we hadn't met with the artist yet. Nothing had happened yet. Did they just not know that? Wait, what was supposed to happen? What was the artist supposed to do for us? I'm getting a little tired of hearing we don't need to know. It's our lives, grandfather. We definitely need to know. So your artist isn't just an artist. I kind of figured that. They're what, an angel expert? Did you want them to activate the markers or something? Could they even do that? No, I didn't think so. We have no way to know what would happen, so what did you want? What does that mean? In what way? But they're dormant. They don't do anything. How could we enhance them? That sounds pretty ridiculous. Since when do you believe in old wives' tales? Okay, I'll grant you that some ancient rituals might still have some power. But what's your end game, grandfather? What do you seek to gain? Don't give me that. I don't believe you for a second. You don't do anything out of the goodness of what's left of your heart. What did you want from us? A source of what? Power? For whom? Now you're being cryptic again. Why won't you tell us? What do you stand to gain? I know that face. I see it in the mirror sometimes. That's fine. If you're done, I'm done. No, we can talk again later. Because here's the thing, grandfather. I'm grateful for your help. I'm glad the registry didn't pick us up. But I also don't trust you very much. You're my family, but given our history, you haven't done much to make me trust you. And you're incredibly interested in those angel markers. I know it's been a long time since angels were on Earth. I know this is unprecedented, special even. But in the end, we're not puppets on strings for you. We're people. Both of us. And you don't get to decide what happens to us. I don't really know what's going on, but I know I want to be able to live my life like a normal person. We both do. So either tell us what's going on, or let us go live our lives. Please. To be honest, I surprise me too. I don't know if I've ever stood up to you like that before. Feels pretty good. How about we talk more later? In the meantime, we're going to go take a walk around the grounds. Is that all right with you? Thank you, grandfather. Come on, sweetness. Sorry about him. He's so... Yeah, times a million. I think he forgets sometimes that real people are involved when he manipulates things. Real lives are at stake. He's pretty removed from everything. Or at least he used to be. Maybe less so now. Another pretty day. It wouldn't be so bad living here if, grandfather didn't also live here. So I guess we need to figure out some next steps. Step 1, make the best of staying here for as long as we have to. That work? Step 2, get grandfather to tell us what's going on, once and for all. And step 3, find a way to get out of here and be safe and happy. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Hey, baby steps, one small goal at a time. I'm doing my best to not panic in general. I mean, wasn't it just the other day I was coming home from working a job I hate, kicking off my shoes and curling up with you on the couch? Well, yeah, that was pretty much every day, but still, I liked it. I planned to keep curling up on the couch with you for a long time to come. Maybe even forever. Come here. Hug me. You are awesome. You seem so much calmer about all this than me. Maybe it's those angel markers. Maybe they make you better at coping with adversity. Yeah, well, big white wings would have been cool, or maybe a flaming sword, but good coping skills can't be overstated. Hey, I love you. And that's why I'd like you to slowly turn and walk with me back to the house. We are downwind of someone who shouldn't be here. I didn't catch it when we first came out, but the wind changed. I smell them. Not close, but they're there. So now, let's get back inside. Casually. One good thing about this house, it's a fortress. There we go. Yep, after you. Phew. Okay. See that button on the wall? Punch it. Perfect. That's security. They'll alert to something amiss at this entrance, and hopefully they'll swarm the yard and catch whoever it is. Jeez, never a dull moment. You know what? If I ever complain again about being bored, I want you to kick me in the shins. Right now, I'd take bored in a heartbeat. Bored with you is my dream scenario. Anything but this craziness. I know. What now? Wait. I smell it in here. I smell sweetness. Run. Go now. Run. I'll be right behind you. Just run.